Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn, the best of enemies.
Talk about rivalry. Hey.
As long as we both walk in, we will always have that rivalry.
Birmingham 1990, their first fight. Victory for Eubank.
Benn was finished at that point. The only thing that was going to save him was the belt. A tremendous finish. Well done, Eubank.
Manchester, 1993.
The eagle has landed.
A controversial draw. Now, a decade on, Rome. Benn and Eubank have come here to fight for a third time as Roman gladiators.
No way on God's green earth can I handle another defeat from this man. I will not be able to live it down.
The fact is we are still warriors. That edge is always going to be there. And I will protect my pride.
We can't do it in a ring, but we can do it in the arena. And I think this is going to be Benn Eubank 3. Looking forward to it.
Ostia Antica, Rome. Once, gladiators from an ancient empire traveled this road. Today, Benn and Eubank will step back 2,000 years. Now they'll really make history.
There's so much in common between gladiators and boxing. It's just one-on-one, you and him.
If it sparks off, I can't help that. It's all down to him.
I owe him one. I just have to win.
I don't think it will become personal. But if it does, hey, I'll stick the nut straight on him.
Awaiting them, the Lanista, or head of the gladiator school.
The next time you enter this arena, it'll be to fight as gladiators.
These are Benn and Eubank's trainers, leading stuntmen from Gladiator and other movies. With their strength and skills, they are the nearest thing the modern world has to gladiators themselves. When Benn and Eubank fight like this, it'll be for real. Everyone has a gladiator name.
You will be known as Maximo.
Maximo is Latin for best. From Eubank's boxing anthem, simply the best.
And you will be known as Eradico.
Eradico means destroy, from Benn's boxing nickname, the Dark Destroyer. Benn's trainer will be Brutus, ex-paratrooper David Garrick. Eubank's trainer, Spartacus, Guy List, is ex-Army too. Both men have been boxers, like Prochorus, Ray Nicholas, specialist in fight work and the chief instructor here. He'll oversee training at a gladiator camp in the ruins of Ostia. The regime will be harsh. Benn and Eubank have 5 days to master all the skills of Roman combat. They'll face 5 challenges that will pit them against each other before the main event. A 3-round fight in the arena.
This is a Rudius. It's your training weapon. Take it. Take your sword and go with your trainer.
The boxers may be world champions, but they still have everything to learn as gladiators.
The nobodies, you just take the title off them, and it's just 2 men here to learn to fight.
Strike! I will train him hard. I will train him fast. I will push him into the ground. If he performs well, I'll reward him, and if he doesn't, I'll punish him.
Benn is taking to sword work fast.
This is me, this is what I want it to be. I want it to be real as possible. I really want to try and put, you know, I'm trying to get my mind going back 2,000 years or whatever. This is what I want to do. I want to be a part of this.
But at the other side of the camp, Eubank isn't finding it so easy.
I'll be right on you. Leg. Got ya.
In 5 days or so, I have to contest against another man who is a trained fighter. That is now scary.
We don't want that to happen.
Because it's not only defending yourself, but your pride is also on the line now.
It's always been a matter of pride between Eubank and Benn. It started even as they signed up for their first world middleweight fight.
They sat me next to him, and I knew that Nigel was a man who wanted to intimidate you and beat you before you got into the ring.
Didn't really want to be in the same room because the testosterone was flying around going like crazy.
You won't even face him. Why won't you face him tonight?
I'll face the man in the ring. I can face him. I'm speaking to you, asking me questions.
Anytime.
I think they were just two people that just genuinely in life didn't get on. And the fact that they were fighting each other made it a whole lot worse. I mean, Chris definitely was the prince, and Nigel was the street boy.
I have nothing to say to Nigel. I find the man intolerable in that he's so wild. I have no time for such people. He has no class as far as I see it.
Eubank would goad him, and then Benn would goad him, and it was off. You know, it was no show. It was surreal.
I was on the verge of jumping on him and having a fight in the studio. It's not something, you know, you think, oh, don't look at him because he's just going to go, and he's going to look away, and that's going to get me go up, and I'm going to want to jump on him.
I have to say, there seems an element of genuine hate between these two, Ambrose.
For sure.
I don't hate the man. I just want his WBO title.
I personally do hate him. I personally do hate him.
The nation stopped to watch Benn defend his title. It was one of the greatest fights in boxing history.
He tried to bulldoze me out of that. You know, this was a knockout artist.
Oh, that almost came out on her lap, Surgeon.
I want to go in and do damage.
If you get a shotgun and you shoot it in my face, I'm still getting up.
But he's taken some beauties, and there's another one, there's another good right hand.
And the Rock of Ages, nothing moves me.
He caught me in about third or fourth round, and I could not see nothing, and every time he was cracking me, it was like someone pricking me with a needle in my eye.
This will be the finish of the belt.
It's all over in the 9th round.
Losing to him, that was the worst feeling in the world, man. Come home and just cried my eyes out. That's what it was all about, mate, you know, two gladiators winning there, and we fought, man, and he won. But, wow, that defeat was hard.
13 years on, Benn's opponent is the one finding life hard. Eubank, Maximo, isn't getting on with his trainer, Spartacus.
No, that was completely wrong. Come on.
That sword's gonna crack. I just cracked it.
It's okay.
Concentrate on this.
Concern yourself with what you're doing, Maximo.
Concentrate, focus.
Get down and give me 10 press-ups now. Do not backcheck the instructors.
Taking orders from unaccomplished men is very tough.
That's 8.
That's 8,
2 more.
8.
Get down. Give me another 10. 10. 10 more. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Do you not think they know what they're doing then?
Oh, they know what they're doing, but they've never done it in real battle.
Well, I'd say that my background is ex-soldier, and having done many years on the doors, I fight a lot, for real.
An unaccomplished fighter needs to get their thorn in somehow.
Well, May basically brought up in Liverpool.
That says it all, really.
Doesn't it? Right.
If you know this business in any regard, then you would be respectful to your superiors.
I know it's difficult, so I'm speeding the mind up, speeding the body up, yeah?
You're dead. 7. You're
7.
dead. You don't have time to watch sweat out your eye when you're fighting. Come on, Maximo. 20 press-ups. Think about it. 1,
2, 3.
Oh, no. Remember across? No?
You're getting there, you're getting it. Don't worry about it.
It's tougher than I expected.
Stand ground.
Meanwhile, Ben is bonding.
Down! I didn't say up. Up!
Like his trainer Brutus, he used to be in the army too, and he has no problem taking orders.
I didn't say up.
He's in charge. He's the boss. I just have to, anything he tells me to do, I will do.
Battle lines are already being drawn, just like the second clash in 1993.
Upon the battles with Benn, they were marvellous fights. I mean, they was the best fights this country ever seen.
Right, fans, the rematch you've all been waiting for, and now it's showtime!
16.5 million people watching this. All those people are hyped. And they're hyped on the strength of me and Nigel.
They must have thought it was going to be like, you know, World War III.
Oh, good right-hand punch there, Jim. Right above us here. He's hurt Eubank. Loves to tear up Nigel Benn.
I've got Ben in front, Reg. I think Eubank has a lot to do here.
It was a close fight, and Ben had the edge until...
So they gave him a low blow.
Oh, there's a low punch.
Look at where his shorts are. They're meant to be on his belly button. They're up on his chest.
Oh, yes, another low punch there. I think he might take a point away there.
It was enough to tip the balance and make the result a controversial draw.
Yes, it's a draw. Well, would you believe, is it going to be a third time up? He's not too pleased with that bet at all.
I can laugh at it now, not at the time.
Now Ben has the chance for revenge. He and Eubank will have 5 challenges across the week. Whoever wins most will have the honor of entering the arena as champion come fight night. The first challenge is the sword strike.
Take positions.
The gladiators must lie face down, swords at the ready.
Down.
When Prochorus calls, they must leap up and strike their trainer's sword, then lie down again. It's a test of today's sword moves and stamina. Whoever lasts longest wins. Ben and Eubank are already exhausted by the first day, and it's a baking 30 degrees Celsius under the Italian sun.
Come on! Come on! You're not going to stop! Keep going! I'll beat him! Pick yourself up! Down! Come on! Keep moving!
Both are struggling. Neither will give up.
Strike! On! Down! Keep on! Keep going! Right! Put not in! Not in! He's going to punch you soon! Strike! Come on! Strike! Down! Come on! Come on!
6 minutes in, Eubank falters. Ben is declared the winner.
I laugh at him smirking his face now. I'll just go and smirk at him. Sorry, Chris, maybe next time.
Eubank is unhappy with the result.
If you don't mind me saying, peripherally, as I was watching him doing what he was doing, as I was doing the same thing...
Well, you shouldn't have been watching him.
I didn't. I said peripherally. I noticed. I observed the fact that he actually stopped and turned around before I did.
But for his trainer, alarm bells are ringing.
I thought he'd be fitter. I know after that challenge he was shattered. And I think if he's struggling after today, he's going to be finding it very hard by Friday.
After the break...
It's all going to go to shit.
I'm going to wipe the floor with you.
Hey!
Day 2. A morning run for trainee gladiators Maximo, Chris Eubank, and Eradico, Nigel Benn. The rivalry is stronger than ever.
I don't want to lose to him, he don't want to lose to me. That's just the way it is.
He's still the most terrifying man I've ever come across. You know, he's menacing.
I don't want him beating me in anything I do. He's done it once already, and that really hurt. I don't want it happening again.
He's expanding within, and he's ready to pop. You know, he's ready to explode.
Both have been training for their Roman rematch. Ben may have moved to Mallorca with his wife and children, but he's never been far from the gym.
I've trained now for about 3 months. 3 months.
Chris Eubank is Lord of the Manor in Brighton. He too may be retired, but he's definitely not shy.
Look at this guy here. That's clever, man. Physically, I am in very good condition. I'm just, you know, the aerobics, bag work.
Because it's Chris, I owe him one. I owe him one. I just owe him one. I just owe him one. And he knows I owe him one.
It doesn't matter that they speak, it doesn't matter that they shake hands, it doesn't matter that they chat. The fact is they're both going to go at this because each one's going to want to win.
You don't finish being a boxer, you don't finish being a warrior. That stays with you till you die.
It brings back all them old feelings, it brings back all that. Someone's got to win. And whoever don't win's going to be gutted for a long time. Please let Nigel win.
Today, Eubank and Benn must master the trident and net.
What this weapon's for is catching bits of the equipment. Helmet, armour, back of the shield, the sword. Once you've got that, pull them off guard, and then you run in with a trident.
You haven't used a trident yet?
You've got to think about your opponent, what he's wearing.
Back, cast the net. 10 press-ups. 10 press-ups.
Eubank is punished for catching the net on his own trident.
Cast your net, strike, kill. He's dead, he's dead.
Next, the trainees have to strike with the metal swords real gladiators used. They're 6 times the weight of the wooden swords used so far.
Full, powerful extension. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that clear?
That's right, guard!
The gladiators are hitting hard. Eubank's jarred his wrist.
My gladiators are able to carry on.
I jarred it.
Sustaining
Let me go. Let me go.
You want to do this again?
When I went back to Spartacus, he wanted to stop it at that point. But I said no. And the reason I said no is because in the world of boxing or gladiating or fighting, you deal with it. You never quit.
Lunchtime. Benn, Eubank and their trainers will eat as gladiators ate. Today it's barley stew.
Enjoy it, Maximo?
No. This is tough. Learning this art form, this lifestyle is tough.
It's hard, but I'm enjoying it. Food's okay. It's not much different from how the food we ate when we were training anyway.
What we did today with the tridents and that, you took to it very quickly.
I could move with my feet a lot more than I could with the sword. Nothing personal, Radico, but on that particular discipline, I think I'm going to wipe the floor with you.
I'm here, I'm waiting. I'm ready. Whatever you would bring, I'm ready.
Be an interesting fight. No time for posturing.
Well, perhaps I'll be able to raise the odd eyebrow.
Yeah. Come tonight, he won't have time to think about it because I will be on him like a flash.
Change the subject. I've noticed there's a lot of swords being broken.
That's him.
Shh.
Both of you.
It's both of you. This is not good. When we get back to the training, every time we break one of these, it's 30 press-ups. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Maximo? Let's get back to training. Enough is enough.
There's no let-up as shields are introduced. Not just to protect, but attack. Benn is finding it hard to control his power.
30 press-ups.
Soon Prochorus is on him like a ton of bricks.
Right, it's animalistic. It's not thinking. It's all gonna go to shit. Look at that. That says to me it's a total waste of time. We're gonna be... And he's just sitting there and go, click, stab.
Meanwhile, Eubank is getting this one.
I've come to terms now with the fact that I need to learn the techniques. I don't think aggression will be my way of actually beating Eradico. I think my way will be scoring the correct points rather than trying to annihilate him, as I think he will try to do to me.
For Benn, control goes against his very nature.
Everything what you're telling me to do is so much the opposite of what I did.
I know.
Everything I'd done was like I could not hold nothing back, and so every time you tell me stop, I'm like, no, I've got to go
no,
further.
I can see that. I can see that.
The truth is, this is the way in which I beat him the first time. I used this rather than brawn.
Control. Explosive power. Stop. Change it. Oh, there you go. There you go.
He's still moving forward when he should be moving back. So he's counteracting himself.
You watch that with the Three Musketeers or Zorro and you think, yeah, it's nothing like that at all.
Well, in fact, to sum today up really for Maximo, improvement, definite improvement, yeah, in all aspects. And I think with the shield, the counter-attacks that you can do from a good shield position, it's just up his street. And I could see it dawning on him slowly that, this is how I'm going to get him on the day.
Day 3, and another lesson in gladiatorial discipline. Benn and Eubank stroll in, late.
This is... I thought I was on time. This is exactly the time they've just asked us to come in now.
It's late, I don't like it. It's my training camp and you're late. You take baggage, take it to your trainer. Go to your trainer.
Left turn. Straight down the path.
As punishment, the gladiators must do 2 laps of the training camp, carrying 2 sandbags, 10 kilos each.
It's good you're catching him now. Come on. Catching him. He's blowing himself out.
It's not a race, but they can't help themselves.
Work. Come on, pick the bag up. Pick the bag up, quick. Come on, don't let him beat you. Do not let him beat you.
Hey!
Come on.
That's more like it.
Come on. Go on, Maximo. Good.
Come on.
Put it in his back. Come on.
Eubank makes a last dash to finish first, but Benn, fired up by the gladiator spirit, keeps going for a 3rd lap.
Come on, Ed.
It's the twice around.
Come on. Come on, Ed. Come on. Hey, come on. That's it. Come on. Stand. Come on. That's it. Back stand. Radico with me.
Well done, Maximo. Good effort.
It's the twice around.
I know, you beat him. Brutus, my man won. It was 2 laps, remember?
If you would have said 3 laps, I would have known.
Go to the ring. Go to the ring. Legs wide apart.
Punishment over, it's straight back to training.
2, 3. Feel nice and relaxed and warmed up now?
No, I'm not relaxed. My neck.
Neck?
The press-ups, the one-arm press-ups.
Yeah.
They've given me the a stiff neck here.
Come here, turn around.
Yeah, you have to dig really hard. Really hard, yeah.
Take the pain. It's good for you.
Feeling mean?
Yeah, very.
Very mean?
Very.
If you want the best out of us, I don't think it's a sensible thing to work us this hard. But I'm not saying that your regime is wrong, because I don't want to be penalized for, well, as Spartacus says, being insubordinate. I'm not being insubordinate, I'm just saying...
No, it's punctuality this morning, not insubordination.
Yeah, but I mean, we were told to...
Punctuality, not insubordination, okay?
Hey!
We were on time.
Enough chat, let's train.
Hey!
What's that? Bend your bloody knees, come on.
Meanwhile, Benn can't get enough. Training or punishment.
He's getting very sharp.
I'll turn your head off then.
But Eubank hasn't finished yet.
We came in cold and you just brought us straight into it. We were competing 2 laps around the training site, of which I won. And when I went past, you heard him, "Ah!" And he was screaming then, running around, running right the way around.
Come on, Benn! Come on!
So much energy. The man is... Hey, he's a whirlwind, but it's okay. I've got it under control.
Come on!
Then I had to do 1-arm press-ups, which cracked my neck. And I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've been doing my press-ups on my knuckles, simply because if I put my hands out like this, my hand is sprained, which is why I have the bandage on it. So still I was doing them 1 hand on the fist. Thank you so much. Anyway, the point of fact is this. That cracked my neck. It cracked my neck this side, 10. Listen, when I was training, when I was world champion, I wasn't doing 10 1-arm press-ups on each hand. You know, how do you like me now?
Famous for fighting each other, the bitter rivals now have to work together. In the second Gladiator challenge, Benn and Eubank are bound by their wrists for defend your enemy.
You're going to do the unthinkable. You're actually going to defend your opponent's backs.
The Lanista and Prochorus will judge the challenge. The trainers will make spear thrusts at each gladiator's back. The one who allows his opponent to be hit most will lose.
Let's have a little practice. Right, so I'm behind you here. Okay. Hold on. Right, so I've got to be hit. You've got to get that. You've got to get...
I know where I've got to be. I've got to watch your back.
That's right, yeah.
Jack.
Right, go on. See, no. So stop where you are. No, I will be...
No, hold on, no. Please don't start telling me staying here and all that. I'm moving around. Don't. We've just got to try and work it out.
As the odd couple bicker, the leather-padded spears are dipped in red paint, symbolizing blood. The challenge begins. Eubank takes the first hit. Benn quickly follows.
What are you doing? Protect each other!
That's what we was teaching you.
The pair seem more interested in protecting themselves than each other.
You're accepting it, come on! Come on, Tim, no! No, stop him! Come on! Speed it up! Enough!
Prochorus calls a halt. Who's defended their enemy best?
Good effort. Well defended.
He had a good lost sight of the issue. He was just standing on his shoulder and he kept getting jab after jab after jab, and he let him.
Completely, yeah, completely. A decision falls to Maximo. He showed a greater understanding and a greater picking up of the technique.
Eubank can't resist getting a dig in.
He's only interested in looking after himself, you know. My observation. No disrespect.
It's not for you to make observations.
Benn is clearly riled. Coming up.
I will go off. You want some?
Gonna kick off?
Yes.
Benn and Eubank, Eradico and Maximo. Benn's just lost a challenge, and Eubank can't resist rubbing it in.
Look at Lulu's, you've got about 2 marks on it. How many have I got mine, eh?
When you won the first contest,
cool, yeah.
I took it like a man, thank you so much.
No, you didn't take it like a man.
I did,
You was complaining that, I won. Don't give me none of that.
The point of fact is, I didn't just beat you, I thrashed you to within an inch of your life, sir. Let's put it into perspective.
Okay. But you're in the police.
Good.
See you soon, bud.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I'm there as well. I'm there as well. I'm there as well, mate.
It seems good-natured rivalry, but the trainers decide to be on the safe side.
You can see he's bubbling. He wants to erupt. I said, listen, don't be a bad loser, guy. This is all in the game. I didn't complain yesterday. Take it like a man.
Watching his back. You really want to watch his back. I don't.
Even though from time to time there are smiles on our faces, I know that they are plastic smiles.
He loves beating me and I love beating him, and that's what it's all about.
He doesn't just want to win, he needs to. And I don't just need to win, I have to. My bones are gone past brittle, and my muscles have gone past bruised. I'm getting the buzz for this. Hey.
The fighters are cleaned off by their boxing trainers who've been watching behind the cameras. Then Eubank issues a challenge.
I'm here now. Hey, you know what? Ron, let's bring some gloves tomorrow. We'll have a little session.
No, we don't even have to bring gloves.
Well,
we really don't have to. Them days of boxing are over. We don't have to bring gloves.
Yeah, they're never going to allow it.
Who ain't going to allow it? Wait, no, but ain't my owner, then your keeper?
We have an objective
No,
here to achieve,
we do have an objective.
which is to get into that arena and be kind of scar-freed. So if we use bare fists, we're going to get cut up, because I'm going to hurt you, Nigel, and you're going to hurt me, and you're going to hurt me, and I know that. So with gloves, if we can find some 16, 18-ounce gloves, we can have a little, we can get into this. You know?
You know, I'm up for everything. I always have.
I know you. Yeah, I know you're up for it, and me, I'm giving too much away here because now I'm coming into this now.
Good.
My energies are just kicking up now.
Yeah, mine have already been in there about 2 months ago.
2 months, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's a...
Chow, what? You want some?
We're here to train, we're here to train, we're here to train.
Save it! 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 Save it, save it, boys. Boys,
hold on a minute, hold on. Let me. I want to talk to him. I want to talk. All right, Nigel, come over here. Give me your hand. Calm down. Give me your hand. 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 It's cold. Right now, you push me, yeah? Okay. You got one up.
Enough!
Leave it go.
Enough!
Ronnie, get him out.
Take him down. Ronnie.
Enough! Let's go, boys!
Just push him away, right?
No, don't do it, please.
Right, go away, mate.
Please don't do it. Relax.
Even though it's for fun, it's all meant to be a celebrity kind of gladiator. It's not. These two guys, you know, coming nearer and to it, it just brings back memories of their old fights.
Then stop it. Okay, but I'll finish it.
Chris, come on.
Is it going to work? Even going to shake my hand. I'm going to get to the project.
It's all in, man. Stay with him. Just take the edge off. Just be quiet for a second.
What did I tell you? I know. It's going to kick off. I'm always relenting. I'm always capitulating. I'm always stepping back. I'm always giving way. I'm always giving way to him.
I said to him last, look, walk away. But he didn't. He wanted to go there and then. I think maybe the heat, the way they're training hard is building them up to that. It's like coming up to a fight and peak and someone kicking you off, you know what I mean?
If you do it now, you'll do it then. This is what I said to you today. Think.
We were between the fists.
Yeah, we was waiting for him to come flying for us.
They're both world champions, for God's sake. You know, if we weren't worried, we'd be stupid.
He tried to take a liberty there. He tried to get too much respect, and he's not entitled to that respect by pushing me.
If he comes in giving all that in front of me, don't, because I will go off. You're not going to ever clump him.
I'm not giving him any quarter.
I was getting on all right with him, but don't start giving all that in my face.
People are going to get hurt here the way you're going on.
Me?
Yeah, you're coming out saying, I don't know, you're coming out down to his level. What are you doing?
It's like going back to 1993.
His objective is to go into this contest on Saturday with a confidence which is more so than mine. And the way you do that is by intimidating your opponent. So he tried to intimidate me today.
Maybe this was going to come anyway. I'm glad, like, it's happened now.
As I explained to him, intimidate me, I don't just look forward to my nightmares, I do enjoy them.
To cool off, Benn and Eubank are separated. The Lanista, head of Gladiator School, takes each into the surrounding Roman ruins.
What's the largest crowd you've ever boxed in front of?
46,000.
Well, that's very interesting, actually. When you consider the Colosseum in Rome, you might be fighting in front of something like 50 to 70,000
Wow.
roaring for you to do something pretty spectacular. Do you think, if you were put in that position, could you bring yourself to take another life for the cause of entertainment?
If my life depended on me actually beating or killing another man, then obviously I would, and that's how primitive and how it was at that time, which is why I would be able to do it.
I couldn't see myself being a gladiator. I don't know. It's a very barbaric sport.
Back in camp, Benn is training alone with a new weapon.
This is the mace. This is your next weapon. It's a striking, bludgeoning weapon. It can also be used with staff as an offensive weapon. It can be struck here. Right? You can do dummies to the head.
Meanwhile, Eubank fancies himself more as a poet than a pugilist.
Well, I have a poem called The Warrior, which is, I suppose, fitting for what we're doing, gladiating. It says like this: the warrior is strong, yet how fragile is his sleep. He is rather fueled by divine inspiration ascending from the heart.
Don't know another reoccurrence of what happened today. Is that understood? Both parties have been told.
The warrior does not judge.
I don't want to see that.
For his true assignment is to deliver evidence of superior behavior. Just make one point. I didn't start it. He struck me first.
That was 2 points. Now we can get on with our training. Let's go.
The third gladiatorial challenge, the spear throw. Each warrior has one win so far, so this challenge is psychologically crucial.
It is 3 points for the heart, 1 point for the body, no points for the shield, and 2 points for the head, even a glancing blow.
They have 6 throws each. Benn goes first and misses. But so does Eubank.
Miss.
Benn draws first blood with a body shot, but is immediately matched. The Lanista keeps score on a wax tablet. Benn leads by 1 point. It's his last throw, but he misses the chance to get further ahead. Eubank needs at least a body shot to draw. He throws and gets a headshot.
I think that's 2. That's 2.
That's 2, make contact with the helmet, that's 2.
The Lanista gives the totals.
You had 2 helmet glances and 3 very good body strikes. 7. You've beaten your opponent by 1 point.
Well done. I knew you would.
I wiped the floor with him yesterday.
Woke up this morning like a bit of a sore head, just when I'm thinking, all stressed.
Yeah, things are good.
Oh, God. Come on, just think about it today. You're not firing up. He can't get into it this morning. He's having one of them days. So he's going to try and pick himself up. I could run around the camp.
Meanwhile, Maximo's getting a reality check on what it means to be a gladiator.
I can't lose the shield, can I?
Can you lose shield? Yes, you could.
Especially pull your shield off, get close them, like it all back it.
There's 2 leather straps holding it up.
It was nasty and distasteful. It's a fight.
Yeah.
Do you think everyone's going to be around there, Marcus of Queensbury, what you know?
I got you. That's one I'll
That's all what's been in my mind.
Well, get it out of your mind.
You back up there?
Yes.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Is that glint back in the eye?
Yeah.
Come on.
Today, there's one last style of combat to learn: Greco-Roman wrestling.
I want to explore the fundamentals of the footwork, unbalancing, and also keeping your balance and using your opponent's strength to upset him.
Hold on a minute. I'm not having that. You see that? You pick me up like rag doll there.
As Benn is regaining his enthusiasm, Eubanks is starting to wane.
I'm going to jar my neck.
No, you won't.
No, my neck is jarred already.
Stop bouncing me around the stuff.
I don't want to do this now.
Not what he said last night.
These injuries are, as far as I'm concerned, illusions, of which I will deal with when they start trying to slow me down. Nothing beats this, nothing. If my neck wasn't jarred, I would.
Well done, done well.
For a day now, the boxers have been kept apart. Can they restore the peace? Benn struck the first blow, so it's decided he has to make the first move.
If he's going to start going on silly, if you can just drop it and we all can just sit down and get back what we was meant to do.
Even though he pushed me first, I will go and shake his hand first.
Just don't spark him off again, that's all.
But are the trainers asking the impossible?
Good. Don't apologise.
That's it, that's it.
Okay.
Go for lunch.
When I shook his hand and said, all right, I'm sorry, he grabbed me hand tight to say, well, you don't have to say sorry. And I knew where we were going to go, so I said, no, give me my hand back, let me go. See, he's still playing all them kiddie tactics.
If he doesn't want to engage in that particular game, it must mean that I play it much better than he does. He'd rather kick it off physically rather than engage psychologically. You know, he's not a talker. He is a genuine brawler.
Just to make absolutely sure, the tables have been separated for Roman lunch.
He didn't look me in the eye. He looked down and apologized. So that's two weaknesses in a matter of seconds.
On the Gladiator menu today, offal.
I ain't done that. I ain't done that. What?
Oh, nice.
Well, why you leave it on the table then?
I'm having a drink. If that's okay.
I'm just checking because you told me it's nice, but you leaving it on the table.
As Maximo and Eradico train as gladiators, their old boxing styles show. Benn is using aggression and punching power. Eubank is relying on tactics and movement.
There's a lot of things I would love to do with that. Boom, boom, boom. When I got there, I want to crash it between his legs and slam it up to his... It just teach me good.
Nigel's a brawler. It's not about all power, all strength. It's about technique. And that's where I'm going to score. That's how I scored in my first contest against him back in 1990, and this is how I intend to score against him again.
Eubank has won 2 Gladiator challenges. Benn is behind with just 1. Can he even the score? 2 challenges remain. The penultimate is a test of endurance and mental discipline. The hanging ropes.
Gladiators. The object is to jump up the ropes and then hang there. The first gladiator to fall is the loser.
Even when I tried to get up there, I struggled. I thought, no, he can't do me already before I get up there.
Both gladiators wrestle to find a balance.
Stay as you are.
Benn settles fastest. He seems to slip into a trance.
Dig deep now, come on. He's hurting just as much as you. Dig deep now, come on. Get your feet off the rope, off the rope.
Eubank's still struggling. He's wasting vital energy.
It's a test of upper body strength, Maximo, come on. Hang in there. Maximo, come on. Hang in there.
Eradico is the winner.
Stay.
I thought, oh, let me just pull myself out and kick my legs up. Oh, see that one, Chris? Yes.
Yes! Back in there.
No grip.
Well done.
Yes!
Yes!
I should have used more wrapping.
Yes!
I thought my hands would be hard enough. They weren't.
I don't want to hear about, oh, well, my hands and all that. My hands are killing me. Father, give me the strength. That was it. That was it. He answered my prayer. Thank you, Father. Yes.
Just another day. Tough day. Hard training. Hot fun. Lost the challenge.
Pardon?
The rope was ever so slightly too thin.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Usually I'm quite good in this particular discipline. I have one of these contraptions in my backyard.
Really stirring it big time.
Tomorrow is going to be a big day for the two of us. But ultimately, it's the last day that matters, I suppose, most.
After the break.
It's now or never. Shit or bust, as they say.
God! God! Yes!
It's the 5th and final day of training.
It's the last day. It's now or never. Shit or bust, as they say.
Radico.
Today, Eradico, Nigel Benn and Maximo Chris Eubank will be told how to turn their gladiator skills into fighting success, how to score points in the gladiatorial contest, how to win.
Right, today, Maximo, we'll be doing all our training with your armour on. One gives you an impression of what it'll be like on the day.
Yesterday, Ben let his guard down. Now he's sporting a black eye.
Why did you get an eye like that from me?
Because...
defence. Lack of it.
I feel quite comfortable with them on once they're on.
Yes, but this is a 6-pack. I have an 8-pack.
You feel that?
Yeah.
You do?
Not really. It's just good.
How's it feeling? Does it feel good?
Well, you can't feel a thing.
That's good. That's what we want.
Who's going to win?
Me!
Good. That's what I want to hear.
We're doing freestyle. I'm not telling him where I'm going to do the strikes. You get it real now.
Ben is developing his own gladiator style.
He's now putting in moves with the sword fighting that I'm not even telling him about. He's just reacting.
Yes.
Come fight night, strikes to different parts of the body will be worth different points. The chest scores most, followed by the head, then arms and legs.
Let's get back up off the ground.
Lunch. The trainers have decided Eubank and Ben are ready to share a table again.
Problem with the food of Radico?
Today's Roman delicacy, garlic squid.
You're not eating, Maximo.
My God, there's no cutlery out here. Very good.
What will you take away with you from this week's experience?
What the gladiators had to go through. And to actually fight with all the armour on as well. You know, it's unbelievable.
Life is cheap, then.
You keep on pushing me, it's going to be cheap for you as well, sir.
Maximo, do you find Spartacus has been hard on you?
He's been too hard. I came in here cold, expecting to do some type of television project, you know, recite some poetry, a few poses, but it's just been, it's been quite brutal. And looking at Eradico with the black eye there, so he's hurt your eye, this guy's pricked my neck.
I know he's got a lot of aches and pains, but I don't want to listen to him. Yeah, he's here to train as a gladiator.
Yeah, well, I'm not really
if he starts complaining to me, I don't want to hear.
I'm not complaining, first
you
of all.
find you will leave here that you've gained something.
It's been good that I've been able to spend time with this Eradico here, and I suppose I know him a bit better. He's opened up a little bit the last couple of days to me, and that has been more interesting than anything.
From our point of view as trainers, we think both of you have worked amazingly. We expect the final battle to be a good one. Pull that lunch then, gentlemen. Yeah.
With the Mutual Appreciation Society in full flow, the gladiators are expecting a gentle, easy afternoon. But they forgot about Prochorus.
Head! Get it up next time!
No excuses, Maximo. Get your arse over here now. Well, you might as well enjoy that because you've got 20 press-ups being late. This is what I've got to work with.
Prochorus thinks Ben's not been training hard enough.
You left your devices up here. Ready? Head. Get down, get your head out of the way. Get!
My hands are killing me.
3, 2, 1. 30 press-ups. Go. 1, 2. We haven't got time to mess about now. So our last day of training. Don't backchat me.
Brutus!
Bruce can get told off now anyway. But I don't mind that anyway.
So you've enjoyed your training with Brutus, yeah?
Yes, very much so.
Very much so, yeah?
Yeah, very
enjoyed
much so.
yourself, yeah?
Yes, sir.
And the radical's just been telling me how much he enjoys your training. Yeah. Had a great time now, Helen. You're very proud of yourself. 30. Keep alongside him. Get alongside your training.
I'm not happy that the chief instructor of this school has now given me a punishment, okay? We're going to have to work harder.
Well done.
Proctorus, if he's not happy, then that's his problem. I'm pleased with the man I've trained this week. He's done well. He's still doing well. He's going to win.
Your defences with this is very good.
I'm glad you approve.
He's just going to go out there, win the challenge, be no problem for him, and then move on and win the fight tomorrow.
It's time for the last challenge. The final assault. A grueling obstacle course demanding all the skills Benn and Eubank have learned as gladiators. They've won 2 challenges each. Whoever wins this wins the right to enter the arena last for the big fight.
Gladiators! Pick up your bags! Go!
First, 2 laps with the sandbags. Benn opens up an early lead.
Come on, Maximo, come on!
Come on, you're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah, pick up the apex.
Next, the trident must be caught with the net. Benn gets it first time. Now it's 10 sword lunges.
3, 4, 5. Come on! Hurry up, you're losing time!
Eubank's falling further behind.
Go, pull! That's good. Left, right. 1. Come on, hard. 2. That's it. 3. That's it. Come on. Get your bags. Last burn now. Come on. Sit-ups. 10. That's it.
Benn spears his final target and heads off for one last lap, lugging the sandbags.
Off we go.
Well done, Maximo!
One lap. That's it. Let's go. In here. Come on. In here. Straight up.
Eubank is closing fast as Benn starts to slow. Has he got the legs to finish?
Look good. Bush, come on. Let's do it. Some pride now. Come on. Yeah. Spin it in. Spin it in. Pride now. Come on. Do it.
Yes!
Yes! Come on.
Keep going.
Good effort. Well done.
Only you can do this to me, you know that, don't you?
I'll tell you what.
It's only you that can do this.
It couldn't be anybody else but you.
Now I know what the kind of victory feels like. You understand? Not quite, but it's a little bit. It's a nice feeling, just a little bit, but it's nice.
Oh, man.
It's nice.
Good. Yeah, you're strong, man.
I want to beat him. He wants to beat me. But when we finish, we're back friends.
Well, look, I mean, I'm so glad to hear you say that, guy.
You know that. Don't even.
Yeah,
don't. No, just give me a hug and let's call it quits, yeah?
Listen, I know that.
I know.
Come here.
I don't want nothing.
I know it. I know
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing.
Okay.
All right.
Ben's victory will take him into the arena last as champion for the fight.
It's going to be hard tomorrow. We'll be nervous, though. We are fighting again. But this time, I can come out there nice and slow. I can do all of that. Me. Yeah, wait, hold on 1 minute. Yes! You knew it was coming, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew it was coming. You knew it.
Yeah. Okay,
I didn't do it in your face like you done to me. I'm away from you.
Okay.
So you don't lose the plot and hit me.
Yeah, don't worry.
The time for celebrations is over. The battle is nigh.
This is where everything falls into place. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but I want to win. I know Chris wants to win.
This is obviously the first time that we've ever been in such a situation since those two fights we had back in 1990 and 1993.
All the nerves are going, the butterflies, everything, you know.
This is far more serious than it was supposed to be.
Chow, what? You want some?
It's been one of the toughest weeks of their lives.
Wow, I'm aching.
Take the pain. It's good for you.
I don't think it's a sensible thing to work us this hard.
I'm not 21 no more.
Come on! Hey, come on!
Coming through it, I suppose it brings back memories of how it used to be when we were doing it for real.
Who's going to win?
Me.
Right now, come on.
I was pleased with Nigel's response. He took it like it should have been, like it meant to. Chris was always hard late.
I thought I was on time. I didn't start it.
It was arduous to keep him going.
It's fucking work.
This is the most exciting thing I've ever done on TV besides boxing. It brings me back to where I just thought I'd never be again.
It's tougher than I expected.
Is Eubank getting his excuses ready?
I didn't realize that I was coming into this type of competition. And if I did realize, I probably would have been a lot better prepared than what I am.
Or is he playing mind games against his old foe?
He plays games all the time. Yeah, he's constantly trying it.
Prior to winning the challenges, Chris was full of ailments. That's what got me. So it's like the boy who cried wolf. He had a wrist problem. Then his neck apparently went.
These injuries are, as far as I'm concerned, illusions. In the world of boxing or gladiating or fighting, you never quit.
He's playing with his opponent, I think, as well, just to say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that.
I probably have been psychologically trying to intimidate him.
Things are not bothering him like he says they are.
I know Chris will be prepared, regardless about his neck. He will be prepared. He's a big old lump, and I have to be prepared for him.
For people who would say that I'm actually given reasons for maybe losing, I would say this to them. Have a look at what happened in 1990.
If I was going to put money on anyone, it'd be Nigel. But he's such a dark horse, Chris Eubank, you cannot tell.
Coming next.
Once you're in there, that's it. Bosh, yes, I'm ready.
Look at me, this is not fake blood.
It's a decade since Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank clashed. In two of boxing's biggest ever fights, Eubank won the first. The second was a hotly debated draw. Now, Benn has a chance to even the score.
If I'm going into a fight, it's exactly the same feeling. The whole build up again, that nervous energy. I can't say it's a nice feeling. That mentality, that fighter's mentality, and I'm right back there now.
You feeling calm?
Yeah, it's a little too calm.
Yeah?
Yeah. The atmosphere of the people being in there and the tension, that will probably pick me up, but I need that. Because right now, I'm My heart is not racing for this as yet, and I need it to.
Prochorus reads the rules. He will referee the fight.
I need to see direct hits on specific targets. You'll also be judged on style and technique.
Best places to score are the head and chest, followed by the arms and legs. But lunges at the face are banned. They'll lose points. Eubank enters the arena first, wearing bronze armor.
Please welcome the colorful former WBO middleweight and current WBO super middleweight champion of the world, known as simply the best, introducing the undefeated Eubank.
Having won the most challenges, Benn, wearing silver armor, enters last.
Please welcome the hard-hitting champion, known as the Gut Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn.
There'll be 3 rounds. First sword and shield, then maces, and finally Greco-Roman wrestling. The gladiators stand, facing each other.
Once you're in there, that's it. It started.
Pride is always there. It's always there.
You're ready to go. You are ready to go.
I'm not going to give up easy. I'm not going to give up.
It's time for more.
Finally, it's Benn Eubank 3.
Fight!
Benn, in silver on the left, launches waves of attacks. He uses his favorite spinning strike from training.
Go on already,
Such is the onslaught. Eubank in bronze can only score points by counterattack. Eubank loses his sword. Driving forward with his shield, he manages to retrieve it. But Benn smells blood. He makes another spectacular spinning strike. Eubank seems to have no answer. Benn thrusts at Eubank's face.
No lunges to the face!
Prochorus gives him a warning. He'll lose points. The fight resumes. Eubank continues his counterattacks. Tiredness is setting in. Eubank grips Benn, boxing style. But Benn breaks free for one last strike. The ultimate decision will be made after all 3 rounds by Prochorus. For now, as in Roman times, the crowd give the verdict. Eubank, gladiator named Maximo.
What do you think? Maximo!
If the judges scored my points, then I should think I'd be very much in front. I struck him at least 4 times to the body armor, which is 10 points. And I struck him, these are ones I counted, at least 5 times to the legs.
Benn, Eradical, steps forward.
We're both really going for it. And it's enjoyable. Hard, but enjoyable.
Points were going in, that's the main thing. He looked brilliant. You know, he was doing all these nice little turns we've practiced.
It was all slashing movements, around the back, round the head, all slashing. Going for the vital parts, for the neck, the jugular, and the back, the spine.
That man is not, he's not a pussycat in there playing a game. Look at me, this is not fake blood. I can feel it on my chin. It's not fake blood. I mean, he cut me.
Yeah, well, that's not my problem, mate. We'll get more of that when we start doing the wrestling in bosh, bosh, bosh. Yes, I'm ready for it.
Bleeding or not, it's round 2, the mace. Highest scoring areas are the legs and the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second round is about to begin!
Benn, in silver, jabs, pushing back Eubank in bronze.
Step back!
Locked together, they have to be separated. Benn scores with a double leg strike. Eubank strikes back using his weight advantage. But Benn drives again and fells him with a leg sweep. It's an effective maneuver. Eubank struggles to get back on his feet. Benn tries another leg sweep. It's unsuccessful. Eubank's fighting back. He hits Benn so hard on the legs his mace snaps. Benn retaliates by flooring Eubank. He gets a new mace. Eubank's counterattacks are picking up points. But Benn's third leg sweep brings Eubank down. He shows no mercy.
Step back! Step back! Step back! Fight!
Eubank goes over again. He has to be picked up by his trainer. Seconds to go. A crashing blow to Benn's chin.
Stop fighting! Go back to your corners! Hand it around!
You were brilliant. You were brilliant. You did some brilliant moves, man.
I implemented some moves, and I don't know where they came from, but they came. I was listening, obviously, subconsciously, to Spartacus during the week. He seemed to be very pleased. Are you pleased?
Oh, I saw some good moves out there that you haven't done in training, so you've been listening.
I think we've done good the first two. So let's just see if we can do 3 out of 3.
He tripped me twice. Very effective. I don't know whether he scored any points. I think he did maybe the first one, the second one, no. But it looks effective.
Weepy legs taking more, bump, 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 follow through.
But the controversy that has dogged these two fighters in the past is about to make a dramatic return. Worried by his neck injury and cuts to his face, Eubank claims he has to pull out of the third round.
Well, the doctor came over and actually said I wasn't fit to go on with these two cuts. So, I mean, you pass it with them and I'm sure we'll go ahead. But, I mean, I don't mind, but the doctor said no.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
One of the doctors came by and said, that with a cut here, with a cut here.
Gambling he's done enough in the first 2 rounds. Eubank places his fate in the hands of the judges.
Perhaps I may have got that one in regards to what Spartacus has said to me. I felt I hit him with some very effective moves, although he was very powerful, very strong.
Prochorus consults to reckon the final score. What will be decided tonight? Is Eubank right to be confident? Has Benn done enough to settle old scores? Prochorus will raise the arm of the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hard-hitting champion, known as the Gut Destroyer, Nigel
He wants to be number 1, I want to be number 1. I'm not going to let him beat me.
It was a shame he didn't have that third round, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Right. Just do technique and the scoring system. Nigel clearly won anyway.
What do you say about rematch?
No, rematch. No.
You finished, yeah?
No, yeah, of course, man. No, we're too old for this rematch.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm thinking to myself, look, next year or next month. Do you understand? And I think you would be too.
You see what it is? You keep going off from there. That's when we had a good time. Enjoy it. No more. Enjoy it. We've had a good one.
Thank you.
Well for that. Oh, well for that. That's my man going in there. I mean, he's paying me a compliment by going in there and winning.
Now, yeah, that's the man there. That's right. Thank you so much.
They were fighting out there. Believe me, this was real.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy for him. I've had a good week. It's been tough.
It's just that I had to win. I wanted to win.
I've done as well as I could do. And the best man won tonight.
Benn receives a wooden sword, the legendary symbol of a gladiator being given his freedom. After years haunted by a boxing defeat and a controversial draw, Nigel Benn himself is finally free.
Me and Chris, we have a long history together, being world champions, both of us, and it was great to meet him again, and it's time for me to be victorious.
It may not be a boxing ring, but winning still means everything.